What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back here with another video, and today we are doing the 5th round. Of course, unprofessionally, I do not have that up there. The 5th round of 5, because I know some of you guys requested 7, but had to actually redo every single pick this entire draft, so I set it to 5 rounds. As much as I love you guys, can't edit it to 7. Not going to go through an hour and a half of redoing every single trade again, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the series. If you do want 7 rounds, we'll probably do that in the off season when there's less content to be produced, so we can create like one long stream of videos, just so you guys can always have something to watch. But you guys aren't here for the future, you guys are here for now. Round 5, let's go. So Jets, we could definitely, we've done some good things for y'all, all right? We got you a tackle, we got you a great slot to replace Braxton Berrios, or not even replace, it might be much better than Braxton. We got you your quarterback, got you some pass rush, I don't even know if I said that, got you ETN. But there's one thing I am a little bit concerned about, all right? Let's be real here. So we could use, for sure, some corner help. Excuse me. Chase Lucas could be a great option. Speedy, dynamic, very fun. But we only have really, the running back by committee is the true approach in the NFL. You could go for Michael Pittman, someone who I like a lot. I'm not 100% sold on him. Ty Johnson as well. So if you guys want to be going Mohamed Ibrahim here, that would not be a bad choice, in my opinion. I think that would be honestly a solid 1-2 punch. However, I don't think that you guys are going to be going for that. You guys do need a corner, and we're not going to allow Chase Lucas to just sit here on the board. Speedy, twitchy, at least that's from what I've heard. I haven't watched Chase Lucas a lot, hence why I haven't been super gunny on him, because I'm very anti TJ Carter because he's played really garbage this year. I'm really for a guy like Roger McCreary, who I've watched quite a bit this year and studied very in depth. But Chase Lucas, I have not studied enough. However, I think that you just take a shot at a guy like Chase Lucas out of Arizona State, somebody who, if what my information has told me is true, it's either him or Marco Wilson, but Marco Wilson had that whole shoe throwing issue. Chase Lucas is a twitchy, very speedy, high ceiling type of corner, something that the Jets could use since they're trying to rebuild their entire franchise. Now, Jags, we've done a lot of stuff for y'all, right? Straight up, we've done so much. You've gotten so much already taken care of, right? This is a spot where I think that we could trade down. You know, we could look at some good targets here. If we want to go Dalen Hayes to get even more edge rotation, don't need it. If we want to go, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys already have your slot tied up, because I've kind of updated my board. The numbers aren't fully specific to the actual rankings yet, but this is pretty accurate. Hold up a second, something's wrong here. Unless I already we just gotta do a quick little pause. Did we already sell away Jalen Darden? Because if that's the case, that'd be insane. I didn't think that I got rid of Jalen Darden. I definitely did not. So we're going to be taking a quick check here for Jalen Darden. Yeah, he's like my number 100 wide receiver. He's at number 100, so I don't know why it's bugging on that. However, Jax, let's get back to you guys. There's some really good value here with running backs that, honestly, you guys could trade back a little bit. You guys have traded up multiple times, trade away future picks. Now's the time to trade back. And there's a guy like Mohamed Ibrahim here. I'm not a huge fan of Zeus, really. I think he's just a one type of back. There's a team that could use a true power back. And I know they just got, I'm bugging on his name, Kalen Balaj, for free agency. However, if I'm not mistaken, he's on a 1-year contract. And he honestly hasn't been proving, he hasn't been doing too hot. If you get cut by the Dolphins as a true power back and get replaced by Jordan Howard, it's not really a good sign, as well as being cut by the Jets. So I think the Chargers are going to be making a very small jump. Where they at? They're going to make a very small jump with the Jaguars to be able to secure a new running back. So we're going to be sending a next year 7 along with this one, because honestly, that's what we can do. So the Jaguars have accepted the offer. Mohamed Ibrahim, he's a 3-down running back. To be straight up, he's a 3-down running back. He is able to do everything. He is a receiving type, but I mean, I'm telling you, he is an amazing contact bounce back. This is beyond great value for him. He's going to be able to play that between the tackles role. Austin Eckler is amazing, but you want to keep him healthy. He's been injured quite a bit. So Mohamed Ibrahim is going to be an amazing guy. I've been watching him for multiple years now. One of my first prospects I ever wrote down is wow, I kind of want to watch this guy a little bit. And, he's done a very good job. He's very good as a goal line back. Very good for those short yardage situations. And Minnesota's line ain't even that good, and he's making him look pretty damn good. Mohamed Ibrahim definitely deserved to have been an earlier pick, but running backs in the NFL nowadays, right? Now, Bengals, where do we go with you? So, I would have went Chase Lucas there. If we're going to be honest, we would have went Chase Lucas, hands down. But to get some extra cornerback depth, I don't think that we can get past. It's either Robert Rochell or we're going Marco Wilson here. And, the Bengals, you guys have had some pretty shitty personalities. Don't take shots at me, y'all. But I'm going to be straight up. Like, y'all have some pretty horrible personalities in there, like Vontaze Burfict and stuff. So I don't think that you guys shy away from that. Similar to the Raiders, you guys are able to take on these very horrible personalities and make them work. Marco Wilson throwing a stupid shoe to lose his team the game is going to be going here in the 5th round. I like him a lot. He's a very good boundary corner. He just has a really bad personality issue. So I think that's going to definitely command some form of value here in the NFL. And, a team like this is willing to take a shot on him. And the Jags, we're back. We're back with you guys. And if we already took 2 safeties, I mean, this is a dream class, right? So you guys don't need a slot. Otherwise, I'd be taking Jalen Darden 10 out of 10 here. Honestly, Jalen Darden would be an amazing pick if you guys were in the mood for that. I think that Robinson's an amazing running back. You don't need to actually add really any more rotation in there. He's definitely a true 3-down back that you don't really need to do much, right? Like, I don't really understand where we should even go here. Of course, DJ Chark should be coming up on a contract soon, and if we honestly want to look at some dudes on the board, if you guys want to develop your team, why not take a shot? Justin Ross got spine surgery. There's 0% certainty that he'll play again, let alone play to his ability. He probably isn't even going to enter the damn draft. He probably will, just because of his reputation and stuff. However, Justin Ross, do we need to... you have so many good weapons. Your team is stacked. It's young. If Justin Ross needs a year to heal and then he's able to play 80% Justin Ross, he's worth a 2nd-round pick. Justin Ross is going to be the pick here. Honestly, just take a shot on a guy and be able to potentially just have one of the best wide receivers. He's top 10 potential. Like, possibly pull off a DK story. That's probably the only reason why he could be drafted higher than this is the DK Metcalf story with his neck injury. But Justin Ross is going to be... you're just pretty much just taking the cake here. It's nice. It's nice and relaxing. You're putting it into, you're just relaxing, just having a nice cruise of a damn draft. Getting Justin Ross to be able to have a later impact on your team, that's huge. Huge to me. So, Chargers, we could get to, honestly, tight end wouldn't be a bad idea, with the idea that, of course, this is under the speculation that they re-sign Hunter Henry because of the fact that, A, I'm pretty sure he's already on an expensive contract, so I don't think that they're going to get rid of him. And B, he's a good target. You have a very young quarterback in Justin Herbert. You're almost ready to win now. You get a couple pieces in there, a couple lineman pieces, you're ready to win now. So, I think that legitimately we could be going, we don't need to go tight end here anymore. I'm going to be, Titans fans love to just comment about how I have every other team re-signing people except the Titans. It's just because the Titans have so many freaking needs. There's a guy who I love in Ventrell Miller. Let's check out my board right now. Ventrell Miller is ranked 147 for me. This is not fully updated. I'm just I got the top 15 dudes down per position. But Ventrell Miller's going to be the pick here. Definitely someone with more of a higher ceiling than anything. I like these Florida guys, man. I'm telling you, they're worth these 5th-round picks because you never know if they turn out to be a great monster of a weapon, right? So I think that's going to be an excellent pick there. Definitely just get some extra help in that linebacker core. Worst case scenario, he can rotate and then get some fresh legs in there. Be able to have Kaiser White be able to play at his peak potential. Kenneth Murray at his peak potential, just because they aren't freaking playing 800 downs a game. So let's go Ventrell Miller here. Definitely going to be a great option for you guys down the line. I like Ventrell Miller. I'm pretty sure that was, you guys can always check me on that. I'm pretty sure that was his exact value, 145. So it works. Now, Panthers, where do we go with you guys? You guys have had an amazing draft as well. I'm going to be looking more for that center/guard potential. And for me, I don't know why Tyler Linderbaum is all the way down here. Realistically, let's just check my board again, because I'm going to be doing position rankings for you guys. You guys are going to like that. This is, again, has not been fully updated, but Linderbaum should be a lot higher. It just, of course, have not fully updated this shit. Linderbaum is an amazing, he's amazing, God, I can't speak, center who has the potential of being able to kick to guard, of course. Centers can always kick to guard. Your team is not just a primary power running team. Otherwise, I'd consider Cade Mays, who's my 100th dude in the draft. So there's definitely potential for him, but not on this team. Notre Dame, you could, of course, go for a guy like Tommy Kramer, but I'm totally on this Tyler Linderbaum train. I mean, I know I'm going to be screwing over all the 49ers fans who want Tyler Linderbaum on their team, but that's just a pick where, I mean, he's one of the best. He's one of the best centers in the draft, right? You're getting one of the best here. I'm pretty sure we got another center for you guys earlier. I'm questioning it. It might have been in the third round. I'm not sure. We're going to be checking that out really quick. Oh, we didn't. We got Tevin Jenkins. Okay. So we're fine. We're fine. But Tyler Linderbaum is just another great option piece to rotate on your line. It's going to be definitely solid overall. Now, Falcons, you definitely need a corner. So Lenoir is definitely someone I'm looking at. Castro-Fields is somebody who I also am looking at. He hasn't come. I was taught that he had a pretty bad injury and he hasn't really come back from it. That's why he's not playing as well. But he has that potential in him. Kylan Hill's somebody, if you wanted to add an extra scat back in there, that wouldn't be too bad. Even though Kylan Hill is a little bit more contact balancy, he's a great overall running back. I believe he's my number 13 running back in the class. And I mean, that doesn't sound that great, but trust me, it is. I'm pretty sure, let's check if the Falcons got another safety before, because I know they got one dude. I know they got the kid from Georgia that I'm blanking on his name right now. But I don't think that we got anybody else, if we're going to be honest. Yeah, Richard LeCount. We didn't get another safety, and they're losing 2 safeties this year. I mean, a guy like Divine Diablo is so worth this pick. And I'm sorry, guys, there's not really that many trades right now, but Divine Diablo is worth the pick, and you're definitely going to take him in this spot. There's no doubt about it. And, of course, we're with the Texans again. We could be going tight end here. I'm pretty sure that Akins is not the best. And there's plenty of dudes on this team that could potentially swap out in the future. So there's nothing for certain on this team. And looking at the guys, is there a team that needs a true power back? We could say the Steelers. Steelers could trade up again. I don't like having the Steelers trade up 800 times a draft. But to be honest, it's not out of the question. A tight end, we could just go for Nick Eubanks here. Looking at the tight end class right now, I like Ruker a little bit more than Eubanks, but to be honest, Eubanks, let's just check out his measurables. I mean, Eubanks ain't bad. Forrestal is a little bit underrated. He has a 100% catch rate, which is pretty damn good. Adjusted catch rate for non-shitty balls. But this is a spot where I kind of can sniff a trade down if we're not going Eubanks. But you know what? Let's get some extra weapons for Deshaun. We made him bereft of weapons in the first place. Let's give him something. Just something. Now, Eagles. This is a spot where, again, we're reaching a little bit. But Robert Rochell is definitely something I could see happening. Is there any other team that could use a corner? Jets already took a corner, right? Lions could use a corner. Don't think they're going to use it on this pick. They might be trading down again. I'm not sure. 49ers, they're going to be going more for a line pick. Just another guy to add to that offensive line rotation. Broncos already got your corner. Also for the Vikings. So, legitimately, we could trade down. Even the Patriots, you guys have a stacked-ass corner core. And yeah, I mean, honestly, all these picks, I could see nobody taking Rochell. But let's look for a team that could use a real true power running back, right? So, we could look at the Giants if they want to have a short yardage back, if they don't want to keep Wayne Gallman. Already got one here. Same thing here. Same thing here. I mean, you got Royce Freeman. I mean, you don't need that. Yeah, I definitely don't need that. I mean, what did we get with the Jets? I want to check out. So the Jets could be moving up for Zeus. Honestly, Jets, you could be moving up for Zeus, but he's not going to be taken here. So let's get off that train. Let's get off that train really quick. Looking at pass rush, does any of these teams need a true pass rusher? And I don't know. This is the spot where we're going best player available. The Jets are trading up one spot because they're going to just be able to secure a very, very solid player in, of course, Zeus. I don't like saying Zamir White. His name's Zeus to me. But we're going to be trading, of course, a 6th round next year for one of the Eagles. They're going to be trading back with their 7th. We're going to send this offer through. It should go through. If it doesn't, of course, we have one more offer, which, of course, they're going to make us do that. So we're going to be doing that. That will be accepted, and that it'll be great. Because the Jets, yes, moving up one spot, that's not a big deal. But I think just to secure a true power back, like a short yardage back that they were looking for in Caleb Balaj, that's kind of worth it. And now we could honestly be either looking for a corner or else we're going to be looking for somebody to replace Kelsey. Because Linderbaum would have been great here, right? But to be honest, Tommy Kramer ain't too bad. Pretty sure that he could move. I'm not 100% sure if he's a center or a guard. So let's just check that out really quickly because I don't want to make a bullshit pick for you guys, right? I'm not 100% sure where he's playing. That's a little bit annoying. But, I mean, he's made for a power rushing team. You guys aren't really it. I don't really see that in your squad. Same thing with Cade Mays. But, I mean, if you guys want some interior help, man, David Moore's going to be the guy. I know you guys probably want Robert Rochell, but to be honest, you guys could honestly trade back up. And with a team like the Lions, I could honestly see him going Lenoir. Lenoir's definitely somebody who I'm fine with, but again, they could go Castro-Fields. They've liked to. I'm going to be doing that. They've gone the Penn State route multiple times now with Amani Oruwariye and now Tariq Castro-Fields. So they at least shown that they've liked those corners. Even though if Armani hasn't really played too well, or Amani, it just shows that they actually have favor towards Penn State's cornerback core. And Tariq Castro-Fields has a very high ceiling. You just have to see him bounce back. Now, Niners, we need to go offensive line for you guys. Like nobody's business. Cade Mays would be a really fun addition. He's he's 101st player in the draft for me just because I like Tennessee linemen, man. They draft some of the best run blocking linemen in the entire country, and then they do a great job. Let's see if he's a 5-star. Of course he's a 5-star. You're going to Tennessee as a lineman. And if you're starting as a lineman, you're definitely playing you're definitely a 5-star. So now, Broncos, where do we go with you guys? Could we take a shot on a quarterback here? Yeah, I think so. Jamie Newman's ass. I don't get this. This is some BS, guys. Again, give me one good reason why Jamie Newman's actually anything better than like a nobody. Sam Ehlinger is a great pick here as well. Honestly, with a team like the Vikings that could be trying to get a backup or something, I know you guys tried to like crucify me for that before, but I think Sam Ehlinger is an amazing option. And again, you're just taking him in the 5th round. Why not? This is just going to be a fun spot to be able to take a guy who could potentially get drafted, could potentially actually start. Legitimately, I think that Sam Ehlinger is one of the most underrated prospects in this draft. I just think he's super overrated, but I mean, he's calm, he's accurate with the ball, he's great under pressure. I mean, that's kind of sounds a lot like a guy who should be starting in the NFL. So, just saying. Now, Vikings, where do we go with you guys? Dalen Hayes is still on the board. I'm so pissed off. I don't understand. We'll probably be getting him in the next 2 picks, hint. But, I mean, looking at wide receiver-wise, don't really need a boundary unless you guys want to get a 4th wide receiver. We don't really need to go after needs anymore either. If we want to go after, like, best player available, we 100% could. So that's definitely something that's on the board, in my opinion. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. This is where the draft gets hard for me because these are guys who I'm much newer to. And Kwoni Dang is another guy who I really like. Let's check out. I'm not gonna check out my damn rankings, but I mean, Kwoni Dang has actually proven that he's actually pretty solid. Zach McCloud as well. Zach McCloud is a much more of a hard-hitting nose linebacker, but none of these guys are gonna be drafted here. So let's check out a potential trade back option, which will always be fun. Looking at teams that might be wanting a true boundary wide receiver, you could even add the Eagles in there for extra protection. But we're not going to be doing that. Honestly, with how this draft's going, the Eagles are trading up for Divine Diablo. For what's his name? Robert Rochell. I think he fits pretty damn well in the squad, and of course we're trading with the Vikings. I don't know why I can't find the Vikings. There we go. So we're gonna be trading up with the Vikes. We're gonna be trading the 7th round pick as well, because of course we're not doing 7th rounds. So the Eagles are trading back up to select a true corner that could fit their scheme, and Robert Rochell, somebody who was pointed out to me by one of my subs, and I think that he's doing really well. I mean, Central Arkansas gave Trey Lance a big problem. Like a very big problem. And it could have been because Trey Lance was just complete ass cheeks in that game. But Robert Rochell, I mean, he does a very good job. So I like him a lot. And watch out for the Eagles to trade up again. I'm going to be honest. They could be trading up twice. But, of course, now the Patriots could be using some edge presence here. I was going to give him to the Giants. But Dalen Hayes is going to be the guy here. Going to be sticking in with, of course, the Patriots. I need to stop saying that, man. So it's so bad. It's a very bad habit of mine to just say, stick it in. But yeah, you guys don't want to hear that. Now, Giants, where do we go with you guys? We could absolutely get some more line help in here. Tommy Kramer, if you guys want good run blocking dudes, Tommy Kramer's going to be a good dude. Jack Anderson's good for the pass game, but with how Danny Jones has been much more of a runner who could throw, I think that Tommy Kramer is going to be an excellent option in here for more of that power running game with somebody between the tackles like Saquon Barkley, who could also bounce outside, of course. But Tommy Kramer is a very high floor type of guard, and it's a Notre Dame guard. You can't ever get pissed off at that. Of course, unless he's a center, which you never know. Honestly, even if he is a center, he could always switch to guard, or he can play center. Because I know you guys have like some Nick Harris guy. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but Tommy Kramer could definitely fit. Now, of course, there's so many damn good edges on the board, and my favorite right now is Jeremiah Moon. He makes a shit ton of plays for Florida, and it's just I don't know why all these dudes are falling, but it is what it is, guys. And of course, Vikings. I don't know if did we just trade back with y'all? I'm pretty sure we just traded back with like the Eagles. Yeah, we could be going linebacker here, but honestly, crucify me. Brock Purdy's going to be coming in here. He's going to be providing a very solid backup, and it's a 5th round. It's a 5th damn round. Get off my back. Brock Purdy, to me, is still worth a 4th round pick. By the fact he was supposed to be a 1st rounder this year. He's played very well, and he's gotten his team to a very high ranking in the country again. He just started off slow, and that's okay. Now, Washington, where do we go with you guys? All right, like, straight up, you guys have a very stacked team. Can we just get some extra cornerback depth? Yeah, because I know you guys are losing quite a few corners this year. So I'm not going to shy away from Lenoir here in this situation. Lenoir has shown that he's actually pretty skin tight in coverage. He could be a liability at sometimes, but being able to play with all the dudes around him, I know that you guys have quite a few guys on contract. You guys could look at an Aaron Robinson here, and that's going to be okay. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with you too much right there. So we're going to be going Lenoir here. By the fact that he's moved up from like 200 to 150, that shows that he's been playing really well. I haven't had enough time to study these guys, of course, in depth, but Lenoir, I haven't seen him be a complete bust in coverage. I like him. He's going to be definitely some good depth for you guys. Now, cards, where do we go with you guys? Linebacker could be a need. I definitely could see that happening. If you guys want to get some extra edge presence, we could do that as well. I can still sniff a trade down, man. I'm just sniffing it. It doesn't feel right. And I want to check right now if, of course, the Seahawks were able to get an edge. And, of course, they did. They got Brenton Cox. So we don't need to give them any edge help right there. And, of course, at this point, do we even need to look at, any of this? For who needs what? Because it's now best player available. But Jack Anderson's on the board, and a lot of teams probably need some interior help. And I love Jack Anderson. Honestly, Texas Tech, I mean, these guys like to run the ball. They like to throw the ball. It's a very modern type of offense. And with a team like the Raiders, who could definitely have used him, it's a huge addition to the squad. I like him a lot. And especially for the Cardinals. Just get some extra rotation in there, man. You know, you guys, Marcus Gilbert's closing in on retirement. So you guys did get your guy with Jones in like the last draft. Josh Jones, if I'm not mistaken. And he can kick the tackle and do a really good job for you guys. Jack Anderson can come in, sticking at guard. I know that you guys are going to be perfectly fine with Jack Anderson. And being even a rotational guy, just to make sure that Kyler Murray's healthy, because, I mean, at his size, he can be squashed. Just straight up, he can be squashed like a damn bug. Now, Raiders, this is a need. So we're either going to be going Hainsey here, MP's been doing a pretty good job. If you see the BYU offensive line, they clear holes like this wide. So, honestly, I think that's going to be a great option. You guys like to run the ball. This is a great pick for you guys. I used to get you guys a guard in the first round, Wyatt Davis, but MP's definitely going to be the dude here. I love this. I love that pick. And, man, Jalen Darden's still on the board. And he might not be, like, ranked too highly, but to me, like, he is so worth this pick. Is there any team that could use a true slot wide receiver? I mean, yeah. I think there's a couple teams that could use one. One being the 49ers, the other one being the Titans. And who's going to provide more value? I think the Niners are going to provide more value because of the fact that their picks should be higher in the years to come. The Niners are trading up with the Buccaneers to be able to select one of my favorite dudes in the entire class. Yeah, they're going to provide another 7th, a 5th and a 7th for a 5th? Yes, because they know that other teams are going to be bidding for this wide receiver who is falling, according to, of course, the draft log, suggests, like, understandably. To me, not so much. Jalen Darden has that twitch. He has that burst. He is so good, man. I'm so happy to... I'm blanking on your guys' usernames. But whoever pointed out Jalen Darden to me, I love you so much, man. Like, straight up, you showed me a guy who has 0 to 100 speed just like that. That is so dangerous in the NFL, where little, like, 2 inches of separation is key. And to be able to get that in, like, a heartbeat, that is so useful. Jalen Darden in this scheme, going to be so useful. I love it. I love it to death. I love this scheme fit. It's going to be awesome. Now, speaking of edges that are still on the board, I mean, why the hell not? Straight up, why the hell not? And I'm not 100% educated on this D'Angelo Malone guy. I know his name's Malone. But, I mean, 6'3", 6'4", 230. That guy is a straight up outside linebacker at that size. Like, he can't edge rush. He could, but, guys, we're going to be reaching here. I don't think that he's a reach. I'm pretty sure I have him at, like, 140th in the draft. Tariq Smith is going to be a stud here. I mean, it's an Ohio State edge class. They have the highest edge pressure rate in the entire country. And there's if you guys follow me on Twitter at Alex Barber with 2 X's, you guys will understand that I literally posted something. I retweeted PFF College saying, cough, cough, Tariq Smith. Like, this guy definitely deserves to be this pick. He is awesome. I love the Ohio State defensive line. And plus, these guys are all super high floor. Now, Jags, where do we go with you guys? We don't do we even know where the hell to go with you guys anymore? Kylan Hill could be a true contact balance back and just get some extra rotation in there. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to get Jordan Williams to add some extra interior defensive line presence? I mean, I guess. Like, I don't really know what to do anymore, man. Like, why not? Why not? You can never go wrong with Clemson interior defensive lineman. Jordan Williams is going to be somebody who can work with Taven Bryan in the long run. Definitely somebody similar to like an Isaiah Buggs to the Steelers. Just like get somebody who has more of a higher floor from a very good school. And you know what? They can work. They can give some reps to get some reps off your other dudes. And Seahawks, you have Justin Pugh. Not Justin Pugh. I'm bugging. Not Justin Pugh. But I'm blanking on the dude who used to be a Niner. Now he's he was a Cardinal. Now he's oh my God. How am I blanking on his name? It might be Pugh. However, you guys need a guard. You guys need a guard like it's nobody's business. We're gonna take the Sedarius Hutchinson guy out of South Carolina. Haven't studied him enough myself. However, I'm gonna trust the TDN draft board on this one because I mean, like line is such an issue that you probably are going to need it. And the Titans, you guys either need a slot or because of course I've been pointed out that Mr. Adam Humphries cannot stay healthy, which is understandable. Or we could be going a tight end. Now, I think tight end is less in need than a slot wide receiver in this NFL. However, we could be going for more than need here. I'm going Daz Newsome. Honestly, he's my 94th dude in the entire class. He's electric. He's fun. I don't know why people hate him so much. He's exclusively a slot. Big deal. He's so good. I love him. Now, Browns, we can get you some extra line depth if you want. Honestly, that might not be a bad idea with Tyler Vrabel on the board. But I'm going to be going Alaric Jackson, who profiles more as a guard in the NFL. Somebody who could play both tackle and guard. Definitely somebody just to get and keep as a backup. Nothing wrong with it at all. Just keep him there. He's not going to be doing too harshly whatsoever. I like him a lot. And you know what? It's a great pick, great value. He used to be a third-round guy for me. So, cheers to them. Bills, we could be going tight end here. We could be going interior offensive lineman. But honestly, we're going to be kicking a tackle into guard in Tyler Vrabel. Let's check out his measurables, 6'5", 310. I think that you just take a shot on a dude at this point. This is the point where I'm just like taking shots on people. Tyler Vrabel, I mean, again, it's I'm pretty sure it's the son of Mike Vrabel, which that's kind of sad that he doesn't get picked by his own dad. But Tyler Vrabel is going to be a solid dude out of BC. It's a BC offensive lineman. They know how to run. Bills love to run. So if they kick him into guard, I think he's going to be a solid option as well. They could put him anywhere. Get some extra line depth, man. Why the hell not? And it also steals him from the Packers, who they're seeing like, crap. Like, what do we do, right? Honestly, you know who's trading up again? We're trading up with the Titans. The Titans are trading back up. Like, whoa, shit. Yeah, it's going to happen. Titans are going to be trading up because there is a good chance. Like, I like to give them the benefit of the doubt that Johnny Smith gets... What? Do you guys hold on, pause. Do you guys see that? It says via Tennessee. Sorry, that's just really weird. But I'm we all are pretty sure that Johnny Smith should be re-signed, but he might command enough money where he's like, no. So let's look at the tight end class right now because they're definitely going to be wanting one of these guys. Trey McKitty, let's check out his measurables. 6'5", 241. I like Ruker a lot at 6'5", 253. Honestly, I like him more than Trey McKitty, and it's a toss up. You guys can. Oh, we had a voice crack there. You guys can put whoever you want here. Honestly, I wouldn't be too pissed off with reaching all the way down here with Cade Otton, who's the second best tight end in the country. Weird, but right now it's a battle between McKitty, who actually he did transfer from the Seminoles when Tamori and Terry took over, not Trey McKitty. But looking at him, he's also a year younger. We're going to get Ruckert here. Honestly, I like him more than McKitty. He's younger. He didn't have to transfer from a team where he wasn't that good in the first place. I think Jeremy Ruckert is going to be a solid option here to replace Jonnu Smith as a potential true tight end one. And it's good value. But now, of course, Trey McKitty can be going straight up to the Ravens. Because, I mean, y'all like to run 3 tight end systems for some reason. Hey, be my guest, man. Be my guest. Now, of course, we could be going quarterback here. We could be going quarterback for the Buccaneers. You see how I blank on their name every time? A guy like Michael Penix Jr., who tore his ACL. The only reason why he's ranked 301. This dude was balling out against Ohio State. The Ohio State University. I don't get it. He's going to be the pick here, man. He's not falling past the 5th round. Mark my words, he's not falling past the 5th. Michael Penix, even with an ACL tear, can come back and he'll be perfectly healthy within like half the year's time. And then he's learning from Tom Brady. Like Michael Penix showed a lot of poise. Threw like 400 yards under pressure against Ohio State. That's absolutely amazing to me. Michael Penix has a very bright future. And you know what? Cheers to them, man. Cheers to them. Now, Kansas City, you guys have back-to-back picks here, right? Now, we could go a multitude of routes, but let's take a look. Let's take a look at who is available. Marlon Williams out of UCF. I don't know this dude too well, and at 6 foot 220, that's a big dude. You can get him for some wide receiver depth if you want. We could look at a guy like Jack Jones out of Arizona State. ASU corners are always usually very twitchy. We could look at extra edge presence and D'Angelo Malone. And honestly, I'm almost sure that this dude's a speed burner. Like, he's definitely pretty damn fast. But, yeah, obviously, holding up in the run game is not going to be his deal. But if you look at his division, you do have a lot of run. So I'm going to be shying away from this because if he's going up against Josh Jacobs as well as all the other running backs that we've just been talking about, ain't no way in hell that we're going to be getting a 230-pounder to be rushing off that edge. Now, we could be going, let's check out Ronnie Perkins' size here. 250 at 6'3", much better built. Patrick Johnson, I think that he's going to be 6'3", 250 as well. He is. And then Kuntz is going to be around the same exact size. Man, all these guys are the same exact. But we could even go like a running back if we want to. That's going to be BS. Honestly, I like Patrick Johnson better than Ronnie Perkins. I've watched Patrick Johnson destroy my own O-line at SMU, and it's just going to be good value for the pick. Why not? Now, of course, we have to go back-to-back picks, and let's check out the interior defensive lineman on the board. And Dante Stills is a very high ceiling. You look at his brother, Bobby Brown as well. Honestly, I'm going to be going Dante, though, because his brother is so good. He's been training with him. He probably has an extremely high ceiling if he develops for one more year. So there's a chance that he won't be in the draft. However, I'm going to be sticking with him. Just build out the defensive front. Honestly, that's all you need to do. Realistically, that's all you need to do. Cowboys, we can beef up your tight end core if we want. No real reason to, right? Like, Jake Ferguson's definitely solid, but maybe not somebody that you need. We could be going for another corner if we want to. I'm not 100% sure if we've gotten that. Could go another guard here with Hainsey. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's check out what we did for you, because we ain't going to shy away from being able to make sure that you guys don't have two corners taken, right? That's definitely not going to be something that I am 100% on board for letting you guys get away from. You guys have not taken two corners. We're taking another damn corner. Sue me. Sue me if you want to. But looking at the guys who are available, if we're going to be honest here, I think Aaron Robinson as well as Jack Jones are going to be easily the two top guys. And let's check out their measurables. 5'9", he's going to be a slot corner versus a 6'1", 185 guy. We're going to be going for the boundary corner here because I think Anthony Brown could play as a solid slot. So Aaron Robinson's definitely going to be the dude who you take here just to add some extra depth in that corner core. When you have so many dudes on contract here, can never go wrong with some extra corner depth for the value. Now, Packers, you guys also could use some corner depth. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know who your slot corner is. So, again, correct me if I'm wrong. Straight up, correct me if I'm wrong. However, we're going to be going Jack Jones here. Could use some interior offensive line presence as well, but getting a true slot corner out of ASU never seems to be a bad idea because they have been playing against some very good wide receivers on their own squad, which, I mean, if you practice against good wide receivers every day, you're going to be better as a player. It's perfect practice makes perfect, right? So, Niners, you do need a quarterback like it's nobody's business. Who's going to fit the scheme the best? Above everybody, I think Tanner Morgan, realistically. We could be going Jamie Newman here. I do not like Jamie Newman, man. I'm telling you. Have you guys seen, like, he's a redshirt senior and he has done nothing. I honestly think that he's garbage. Seriously, I think he's complete crap. You guys are, like, driving me crazy, man. A guy who I see has a lot of potential. Former number 3 pick in the draft. Favorite for me. Tanner Morgan's going to be a great fit here. A guy with anticipation, doesn't have that arm strength. He's going to be a lot like Jimmy G, but when you guys want to be drafting a true future at the quarterback position, I think that Tanner Morgan can at least step in and be useful to be able to get you somewhat close. Tanner Morgan's shown that he has the potential, and he's probably not going to reach it, but take a shot on the guy. Why not? It's the 5th round. Definitely somebody who can step in. I think he's going to be better than C.J. Beathard, that's for sure. Now, tight end could be another issue for, getting a backup tight end for the Chiefs. So you're just kind of like splitting hairs with the Chiefs. The Chiefs are so damn well built. We're going to be going Jake Ferguson here. I like Jake Ferguson. He's going to be fun. No need for a trade back here. You might as well just secure your draft capital. Look how many damn picks there are. Like, what the hell, Chiefs? What the hell? So annoying. And, of course, Falcons, you guys need a corner like it's nobody's business. Chris Wilcox could definitely be somebody I'm looking at. TJ Carter, honestly, as much as I hate the guy, he is going to be the pick here. Somebody who has been really good in the past, and people are saying you guys should take a corner in the 1st. So, get in with the last pick in the 5th round, not really a bad idea. Somebody who, TJ Carter is somebody who has a higher ceiling than a floor. He's shown this he has a floor this year, but that's okay. Everybody has off years, and that's why he's getting picked in the 5th and not in the 3rd, right? So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not going to go through every single one of how many picks did we do? We did 178 picks. So I thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a blast. It's been a pain in the ass having to redo the draft multiple times, but it's great. It's great. Honestly, I love the support you guys have been giving me. You guys are always lifting me up. Really do appreciate it. I'll see you on the far side. Peace.